Oh, my little Libras, how I love you so, so much. I am actually a Libra moon, so I get you. I understand you, Libra. Come on in. Come sit down. We'll hang out. So, Libra, my God, my goodness. So, let's talk about March 2025. Libra, what is going on with you? We're going to check health, wealth, love, and happiness. Please don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and humor. You are a Venus sign, so you love all things opulent, fabulous, gorgeous, very creative, very into the arts, very into balance. Your whole house is probably in symmetry. Well, I don't know. Libras I know are either complete pack rats because they love everything beautiful and they don't want it to go away. So they tend to keep a lot of stuff. Or they're very minimalist and everything has to be super sleek and super balanced, super symmetrical. That's the word I was looking for. And you tend to be symmetrical. Your features tend to be very symmetrical. Okay, let's look at your love life. I'm going to be doing your tarot. I'm going to do your astrology. I'm going to do your moon cards. And then I'm going to throw you some extra stuff. Libra, you in March. Wow. Okay. You put your foot down in January. You put your foot down. You're like not putting up with shit anymore. This probably was at work. You put your foot down, you're like, I'm done. I'm not dealing with you. I'm just doing what I got to do. If you had a crappy boss, if you had a boss that was driving you crazy, you were just like, I'm doing what I can. And if you don't like it, tough noogies. Okay. Now we get into February. You had good money news. You had better money news. You had a big job. You had a pay raise. Something good money. If it has, it could even be your tax return. If it hasn't hit yet, it will hit very soon. March, which is why we are all here. March does not. Okay, you're going to be... Things are not going to move forward as much as you want. Don't forget you are ruled by Venus. Venus is in retrograde in March. So the fast, swift moving action through December, January, a little bit of February, that was in momentum is going to kind of, little stop. Now, you do have internal momentum. So this can be your spirituality. This can be your mind. This can be your discipline. So that internal world is going to keep moving forward, is going to keep developing. I would even say take a class. I would even say try to learn something new. But the outward, if you want to move, you want to go on vacation, you want to, do something in the outer world. That's probably going to not go. This is not the time for that. But also, it looks like you're quitting something. It looks like you quit either a bad habit or an addiction of some kind. You're kind of like done with something. Could be a bad person also. They're done. They're out. Now, in April, we do have to worry about either somebody stabbing you in the back or possible cheating. Libra. Now, I will say there's a couple signs, and Libra's one of them, that likes to weigh their options, likes to cat around a little bit. Could be you, could be somebody else. It also could be a stab in the back, but this is why you're going to subscribe. You're going to go up there, you're going to hit subscribe, because every single month you get 10 to 15 minutes. Health, wealth, love, and happiness. I cover 4 different forms of divination, all for free. So you're going to we'll come back. We'll check this. At the end of March, we'll check April. We'll see what's going on. We'll get some clarity on that. But by summer, by May, which is when you would normally be in detriment, you are like, you're killing it. You are just like, everything's going your way, sitting on a throne. Everything's beautiful. Let's check your astrology real quick. So these are available in my store. You got to check these out. These are the Astro Dice. If you want an astrology reading, if you want a numerology reading, you want a tarot reading, go ahead down below and call me. This is just for fun. This is for all general Libras, but I can do your exact astrology if you want. 4th house in Sagittarius is so funny. We had this with the other reading, but yours is in Neptune. So that's a little different. This is available, like I said, as a kit. You get these, you get a little silk pouch, you get a beautiful Psychic Vision oil. This is not Psychic Vision oil. We're going to talk about this in a minute, Libra. You definitely need this in your life. We'll talk about this. This is brand new. And you get a beautiful cheat sheet, which I'm using off to the side because I never have my bifocals. But 4th house is all about internal struggles. What were we talking about here? External is going to screech to a halt. Internal, popping off like crazy. Internal, you're going to be feeling yourself. You're going to be going, oh, that's why I do that. That's why I have a drink every night when I get home from work. That's why I need to vape. That's why I have these crappy relationships over and over again. You're going to start to discover, oh shit, oh, okay, it's in my head. It's inside of me. That is going to be moving forward. And you have this Sagittarius there, which means it's going to move forward very quickly. It's going to expand. You're going to have a lot of internal understanding, which you may not have had before. But this being a Neptune, it is going to be very dreamlike. You might be having a lot of crazy dreams. You might be, having a couple drinks and sitting on the back patio, and then it comes to you when you're kind of in a foggy state. So I'm a huge, huge student of Neville Goddard, and that is definitely like, that's state akin to sleep he talks about, the state akin to restfulness. That's going to be when these images and when these like profound thoughts come to you, okay? So definitely check these out in the store. I'm going to go into your moon cards now. We're going to do one more set of cards. I got to tell you about this banishing oil. I am doing all of my vintage oils. We're going to do a one-off, and then we're going to make room for some new stuff. I put up the Aunt Sally's Dream Oil the other day. I only have 3 of those left. It's a very old formula. If you're into like gambling, or you're into lotto, or you're into dreams, that is the oil for you. I'm going to do your moon cards, and then we're going to talk about this banishing oil. Banishing oil is also a very old formula. I only have a few of them left. These are all my vintage oils. These are oils that I've made. They've been sitting in mother bottles. They're very, very strong and potent. Banishing oil is new in the store. I'll put a link down below. This is when you want to get rid of anything. Anything. Be careful, Libra. This can get rid of cellulite, but this can get rid of your boyfriend. This can get rid of your bad neighbor, but this can also get rid of, a good neighbor, okay? So think very, very hard what you want to get rid of. This can get rid of a shitty coworker. This can get rid of a bad habit. We were just talking about bad habits down here. This is banishing oil. This is very, very, very good. If you got somebody driving you crazy, or you have something driving you crazy, I can teach you how to use this. I'm going to have a full video on this in a little bit. You want to check this out. Link is down below. I think I only have 3 of these left, so you want to get on it, okay? Now. Your moon cards. And you got to forgive me. I'm a little froggy. I'm getting over that cold. See right there, that cold flu thing that's going around the whole entire country. So, Freya the Slayer, dark moon, yeah, and full moon, yeah, a lot of moon work. Moon is internal. It is all internal thoughts. Freya is, I call her Freya the Slayer for a reason. Freya is the huntress. Freya is, you're going to have to go into your internal world. I'm telling you, Libra, there's not going to be external action. It's going to be kind of a boring month for you. But internally, you're going to figure out a lot of stuff. You're going to go, okay, that's why I do that. Okay, I shouldn't be doing that. It's going to be this internal, like, what's that show, Stranger Things? You're going into the demiurge. You're going into the upside down world. That's where you're going to find the work you need to do. Some people call it shadow work. That's actually not correct. Shadow work is a Jungian phrase, but TikTok, those TikTok psychologists. Why did I go to school for psychology when I could have just, got ran through on TikTok? So let's see what these are my timing cards. So they got stuff written all on them. This is just about timing. This is about things that are going to come up for you. And don't forget, before I do your timing cards, I still have the $10 candle spell. I am holding it over as long as I can. People love this. It is a $10 on my altar. Most of my spells are hundreds of dollars. If you just need a little bit of help and you need a candle set for you and a little bit of prayers, I'm telling you, $10. It's listed down below. Yeah, something is ending big time. Okay, so there's 3 ending cards in this deck. It's the 4, the 6, and the 9 of spades. You have 2 of them. So something is coming to an end, but this does not look like a relationship. Don't freak out about that. This looks like a way of doing things. This looks like a way of life, how you always did things that all of a sudden is not working for you anymore. And this can be something as simple as your morning routine. Maybe you look at your morning routine and you're like, hey, I'm rushing out the door every morning. I'm kind of like fumble-futzing around, and that doesn't work for me anymore. So now I'm going to set my coffee on a timer. I'm going to lay my clothes out the night before, and I'm going to shower and do my hair the night before, so that in the morning I'm not so crazy. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Just so you know, it does say endings, but this is an ending to how you're doing something. And again, it's that internal structure. It's that internalness. that is ending something. So there you go, Libra. I hope you love this. I love reading for people. I have text message and phone readings available. You want to take advantage of those. Right down below is my direct phone number. Don't call it, but if you text it 484-634-0435, I will get right back to you. And please know that, new clients get a 10-minute free consultation. We may or may not go over the cards, but we're definitely going to go over how I can help you. I have the $10 candle set. I don't know how much longer I can hold this. Just so you know, I am not making any money on these. $10 on my altar. You want to check these out. Link is down below. And the brand new banishing oil, I got 3 of these. So they are on my Etsy, which is linked down below. But if you want these, feel free to text me. And if I still have some, I can put one aside for you. Okay. I will talk to you soon, Libras. Don't forget to subscribe because then you get this every single month for free.